Hello students! This is your science teacher, Teacher D. In this video, our topic is all about separation and assemblage of materials. Okay, let's read again the title or our lesson. Separation and assemblage of materials. Okay. Vocabulary words, please repeat after me. Separation, separation. Assemblage, assemblage. Old shirt, old shirt. Buttons, buttons. Bricks, bricks. House, house. Walls, walls. Walkway, walkway. Some objects are made from a combination of different materials. For example, we have here a material. It's called a fabric. And we have also here buttons. We have different materials in here. We have fabric and buttons. Now, if you combine these two materials, if you combine these two different materials, you will come up with a shirt. Okay, so this shirt is a combination of different materials, which are fabric and buttons. So let's read it again. Fabric, buttons, shirt. So some objects are made from a combination of different materials. When the materials are separated, we can reuse the materials to make new objects. For example, this one is a shirt. When these materials are separated, I mean the fabric and the buttons, we have here the fabric. First, the fabric, we can reuse this fabric into a cloth bag. So this fabric can be used as cloth bag. And now this shirt is also made of buttons. And these buttons, if we separate this to this shirt, we can reuse the buttons into a handicrafts. So when the materials are separated, we can reuse the materials to make new objects. Shirts are made of fabric and buttons. Right here, right? Fabric and buttons. The fabric and buttons can be separated from each other, right? The fabric and buttons are separated. The buttons can be assembled to make handicrafts. So these are the buttons. You can transform it into new objects, which is a handicraft, right? Here are samples of handicrafts. Okay, the pieces of fabrics can be assembled to make bags. So this is a fabric. You can reuse the fabric from an old shirt into a cloth bag. So let's read it again. The pieces of fabrics can be assembled to make bags. So it's basically reusing the materials from an old shirt. Next, we have another example. this is a house. A house is made of many materials. Its walls are made of fabrics. No, it's made of fabrics. I'm just joking. It's bricks. Okay? Again, its walls are made of bricks. Everybody say bricks. Brick house. Brick. Okay? B-R-I-C-K. Brick. So this house is made of bricks. Okay. When the walls are dismantled, we can reuse the bricks to make a walkway. So if you dismantle this house and you get all the bricks, and then you can make those bricks as walkway. As you can see in the picture here, this is a walkway. So this walkway is also made of bricks. Okay, let's practice. Some objects are made from a combination of different, what is the answer? Materials. Okay, this shirt is made of a combination of different materials, and those are fabric and buttons. Number 2, when the materials are blank, we can blank the materials into make new objects. Okay, to make new objects. When the materials are separated, okay, you separate the fabric and buttons from this shirt, and this we can reuse the materials, this fabric, into a cloth bag, and these buttons we can reuse these materials into to make handicrafts, right? Okay. Number 3, shirts are made of fabric. Okay, shirts are made of fabric, and this one, what is it? Buttons. Okay, shirts are made of fabric and buttons. The fabric and buttons can be blank from each other. Okay, the fabric and buttons can be separated from each other. So as you can see, we separated the fabric and the buttons from this shirt. Now we can use both these materials into another materials or another objects. We have the cloth bag and the handicrafts. First, you need to separate those materials from the shirt in order to make another material or another object. Okay, number 5, the buttons can be assembled. Okay, these buttons can be assembled to make handicrafts. So from these buttons, from the old shirts, we dismantled, and then again we assembled these buttons to make handicrafts. So this one, this is assemblage. The pieces of fabrics can be assembled to make, okay, this is a pieces of fabric. It can be assembled into a cloth bags or bags. So from the old shirt, we dismantled the buttons and the pieces of fabric, and then the fabric from the old shirt can be assembled again to make a cloth bag. So it's basically reusing the material and making it another object that is very useful in our daily lives. Number 7, a house is made of many materials. Okay, we have here door, it's made of wood, but let's look at its walls. Okay, its walls are made of, what is it made of? The walls of a house here in the picture. Okay, this is brick house, so it's made of brick. Okay, its walls are made of brick. Okay, these are examples of brick. It's bricks. Okay, Now, can you spell brick? B-R-I-C-K. It's plural, so we need to put an S, bricks. Number 8, when the walls are blank, what is the answer? When the walls are dismantled. Okay, if we dismantled all the walls of the house, and you will arrive with a brick. Okay, we can reuse the bricks to make a walkway. So imagine you will dismantle all the walls, and then you get all the bricks, and then you make a walkway. So this is dismantling, and this is the assemblage. You dismantle the walls to get the bricks, and then you assemble again to make a walkway. So that is assemblage. Okay, that's the end of our video. I hope you learned something new about separation and assemblage of material and making it into another objects, which is very useful in our daily lives. Okay, see you again in the next video. Bye bye.